Well, good morning, folks. It is it's Tuesday morning. We're getting everything greased up. We're getting everything fired up. Cleaning up this storm damage up here. The guys was up here by themselves yesterday while we was putting in culverts. And we got a few of these big tall pine trees. The customer's wanting to protect his new garage right here that he built. A beautiful, beautiful garage. He's wanting to protect it. We had that ice storm come and a bunch of these trees fell over and it was just an absolute mess. We cleaned all this property up and built this pad and stuff for him. It all used to look like all that right there was all the same. It was just tall pines everywhere. I burnt brush up here for over a week. So we're gonna come up here. We got about 1, 2, 3, probably 4 or 5, something like that. Pines up here, might be a few more than that. And we're just gonna take the excavator and just shove them back up, then just cut them. We're gonna leave all the trees in the woods. He said he ain't worried about anything as far as moving them out of there. We got a big old pile of brush over here we got to burn. The guys has got a few more piles here and there. He's got a few more piles here and there. They got to get picked up and brought out here. We're gonna burn. I put a call in to the forester and hopefully he'll be out here today to write me a permit. Boy, it's pretty. Look how green it is. All except where we've been driving. That's the only bad thing. And I seeded this. We seeded it heavy too. It was dry. It turned off dry. Let's see. Over there's the gas line. Look at them stumps right there. I'll pick them stumps up and throw them back up in the woods with the excavator. All right, here's this big pile of brush. Big old pile of brush. All that's got to be burnt. 1 or 2 of them logs, I'll probably throw them out and haul them out of here. Take him to the band mill. His meter is over here. He said something about cleaning this up where his meter was. He's got a few things laying. They got a few things laying down here and there. I got to pick him up. This was another big soft spot. Let me go back in there. Okay, I see his meter now. Said he's wanting this stuff cleaned up too. Probably just take a chainsaw and cut that thing down, and I don't really know what to do. I guess just take that pine down there. We'll cut that pine tree down. I'd say probably just cut that stuff up and just kind of move it around a little bit if it was me. So anyway, let's get out here and check on everybody. Well, got the old man a load of bandsaw mill logs. You notice I said that because on that band mill you got to pull them things by hand, so we don't have to cut anything real humongous. That's plenty big enough. Preacher had to leave. He had to go take care of some preaching business with some family members. But the rest of us are still here. Got Pooh Bear out yonder. Pooh Bear's going through picking up sticks and throwing them out. We're done up there. We got all those trees. We got all them out. Them ones there we cut and just pushed them back up in the woods and left them. He said that was fine. There's our big humongous brush pile I gotta start burning on tomorrow. I'm giving the excavator a good drink and basically just cleaning everything up, getting everything tightened up. We got to haul some dirt from out there out to here. Got some dirt left over from his propane installment, and I'm gonna pull this thing up here in a few minutes and get back at it. Oh, son, Barnum and Bailey ain't got nothing on me. I run a circus every daggone day. had a little bit of, well, lens looks a little dirty. I had a little mishap this morning. There you are. So, Brar was late 2 days in a row. Then Preacher didn't know he was supposed to work today, so I thought it was supposed to rain on Thursday. I said, yeah, it is going to rain on Thursday. But today is Wednesday. Here we go over this big hill. Today's Wednesday. So anyway, he's had some family stuff going on, you know, and I don't harbor anything bad against him at all. I mean, he's got a lot on his plate. But it was just kind of funny that he that he didn't realize that today was Wednesday. But anyway, I know the feeling. Some days I forget what day of the week it is. So anyway, so we're on our way over here. I got 2 things going on today that I've got to get done before it rains. I mean, regardless if I burn 1 stick of brush, I have got to get this culvert ripped out at Chad Tiller's and put back. And I have got to get everything reclaimed at Steve Ball's in Culver. No matter what, I got to get those 2 things done today. So 3 of us are headed over here to Chad Tiller's in Wayne, and going to get the saw out. Going to cut the concrete. Going to get the machinery brought up in there. You know, get everybody started on what needs to be done. Waiting on the excavator to show up. So, Preacher was getting out of the bed at like 15 after 7. He was getting out of the bed and getting moving, getting going. So he'll probably be down at the lot by 8:30 or so. He's got to get in the truck, got to drive a John Deere. He's got to pick up an 80 excavator. Then he's got to get up here on Wilson's Creek where we're working at, which ain't that bad of a drive. I mean, it's a little bit of a stretch, but it ain't that bad. It's just aggravating getting in and out of here over here. Over here is a hard place to get in and out of. Bad. Then we got to get this culvert yanked out. But I'm not sticking around for all this non-bull mess. I'm gonna get these boys started and shit. Oh, Preacher just sent me a message, said he's working for free today. I said, nah, no, you're not working. If you watch this, Preacher, you're not working for free. I'm not mad. Listen, I'm not mad. I don't get mad over stuff like this. I mean, I get agitated sometimes, but I try not to get mad because there's no use to. There's no use to get mad. It is what it is. I've got it. I'm used to this. People don't realize what it takes to run a business, especially when you get different people, different personalities, different everything going. You got to learn how to roll with it. I mean, I got guys that all their personalities are not the same. You got to learn. Some of them you can joke with, and some of them you can't. Some of them you can squeeze on, some of them you can't. And you just learn. You learn how to go in and out and to do what needs to be done, and you go on. Ain't no big deal. Not to me. Try not to make it a big deal anyway. So, Preacher, you got plenty of stuff on your plate. We ain't worried about whatever happens to you, buddy, as far as uh-ohs. I mean, shoot, I ain't worried about it. You're good. You're all right. You're golden. Yep. So you guys stay tuned, and we'll get up here. And didn't mean to blab too much. I may not even put this in the video. But anyway, you guys have a good day, and let's get started. Well, Preacher got here. Sent Pooh Bear and Brar after lunch. I'm gonna go so far to get lunch. Gotta go plumb back into Wayne. Right here where we're at, it's kind of a pickle of a place. So, got the Preacher down here. He's on the excavator. He's getting the creek and stuff dipped out. Get it. I don't want to take out the culvert yet until our gravel gets here. Bobby should be here. Oh, he should probably be here about 30 minutes or so, I think. I'm gonna look at my time check here, but I think about 30 more minutes Bobby will be here. So we'll get Bobby in here, get him dumped off, and get him done, get him out of here, and then by that time we eat lunch, and I'll get these guys, I'll get this culvert and stuff set in, help them set it in, and start getting it all locked together, and then me and Pooh Bear will probably leave and go work on the other job. So, just another day in the neighborhood. Well, we're getting everything loaded up. As you can see, it was way overdue, it looks like. Wife's already come home, so she was the first one to get to drive across it. So let's go down here and take a look. Well, I didn't get to make the video yesterday of our finished product, and it absolutely freaking poured last night. On the way over here, there is like mud and sludge everywhere. So I had to come over here and put a little bit of mulch down right there. I got to be at the lawyer's office at 11:30 for a closing where we're refinancing to build the shop. But that's what she looks like. Preacher did a pretty good job at lacing all that rock together, didn't he? Needed some 4x8s in there to cap it all up and lock it in good, but I tried to stay as economical as I could for this project, just because of just the expense of already of a 30-foot joint, a 48-inch. I mean, it was a pretty good bit of expense right here. Put a little bit of berming. They're going to patch the concrete. I'm sure they're going to cut it here and they'll cut it up there. We just cut it to get the pipe in. That way, as you can see right there, we cracked it. So they're going to have to recut it anyway. Let's get this mulched and let's get out of here. Well, what do you know? Burning more brush. It's starting to rain a little bit. Getting a little bit soggy. Got a pretty good fire going. Pretty good fire. Went up this morning, finished up reclaiming on our culvert job up there in Wayne County. Got that done, come back here, and I started with this bull mess. Trying to burn this brush up. I got that much. I ain't halfway yet. Yeah, get ready to get in that big old pile of white oak right there. God, that's garbage. It's gonna take forever. She'll probably get hot then by jingoes. Yeah. She'll be hot by then. Pretty good fire. I'm gonna carry my blower. I'm gonna carry it back down to the truck here in a minute and put it up. I don't think I'm gonna be needing a blower anymore. I got her pretty good. This is I guess I'll probably just burn till she's gone, I guess. I don't know. I ain't got nothing, just me up here. I'd like to get all this burnt. If I got up here earlier today, I know I could have got it all burnt, but I like to get it all burnt because I probably got, probably a day here tomorrow just getting everything kind of cleaned up. We got a bunch of straw down there. I'm sure it's probably weighs 150 freaking pounds. The straw we thought it was a little wet on the edges. That stuff was soaked. That blower did not want to blow it out, but I mean, it basically gave it to us. We bought 30 bale and they gave me the rest of it. I don't know how many bale I got. Free, probably. I don't know, probably 10 or 15. But it's a little wet and tacky up in here. I think he wanted me to clean up them trees up there too. I'll probably go up there and grab him. But I'm getting all this burnt first. I gotta try to get us out of here tomorrow. Get this job capped up and done, get paid for this one too. Get us back on track. We went and signed the paperwork today on refinancing the house to get the money up to build the shop. So we got that done. But A big old hole right there, don't it? Air's getting up underneath. You can see the smoke flickering a little bit. Or you can kind of see the current of the air flowing on them coal. That's why that's burning probably pretty good, because I'm getting a lot of air up underneath it. It's packed up there a little bit. It wouldn't hurt to have a little bit of air blowed on that. Probably get it excited, but I don't want some. Man, there's a whole bunch of pine in there. And it's wet. It's wet, but we don't want to keep knocking on the devil's door, because eventually somebody will answer. And we still got, there's a whole poop load of pine up in there. I lay it on the ground, and it'd be perfect for one of them hot ambers just like that right there. It'd be perfect. Perfect. Right there's your son. To start a fire if we ain't careful. So I mean, it's misting. Can you see here? I don't know if you can see here or not. It's misting the rain. It's wet enough out here you get mud on your boots. That's the reason why I'm burning. I wouldn't burn like this if it wasn't wet. Well, let's take this blower down there. It's out of gas. Let's take this blower down there and get us some gas. She's burning. Got her really cooking now, don't we? Oh yeah. And the rain's starting to come again. I need to make sure I get all this low-lying area. I need to get it fixed to where it'll drain. That way I don't have a big old mud hole here in the morning. Pretty dogwood, ain't it? That's all the brush we got left. Is that. Quite a bit. I'm going to hurry up and get back to the hoe. I don't want to get wet. I might float away. Well, let's get ready to go home. And what do you know? It decides to regen. So I got this thinking I smelled something. I was like, man, what is that smell? And lo and behold, look down, and it wouldn't idle down. When I let off the controls, I got an automatic idle, and it wouldn't idle down. So we know what that means. Regen. So, but the wind picked up, the rain picked up, which I ain't really worried about it. Everything's, you can see, sloppy mud. Sloppy mud. So it ain't going nowhere, but I guess I'll have to go somewhere or another and get me a bite to eat and come back. But I gotta go out there and get that dadgum blower. I need to go get my blower. Take my blower down toward the truck. I started up through there. That was where Steve wanted that road open back up. But lordy gay, that's a whole nother project right there. There is trees down everywhere, all hung. It's awful. Awful. I don't know how to even get started. Probably have to take a skid steer and I don't know what all to get up through there. So Steve will just have to tackle that on his own. I did get these couple trees cleaned out up yonder in the shooting range. I got them done for him. I got all the brush moved. All the brush is gone. I've already got all the brush out of there. I've already raked it all down, which now you can see we got nothing but mud, so it all has to be raked again. But at least that part's done. All we got to do now is just kind of smooth it out. And there's some bales of straw all the way out there by the skid steer. We got to get them brought out here, and then they got to spread that. Probably going to put Preacher and Jimmy Brar out here tomorrow. He'll be working on this, and then me and Pooh Bear is going to go to Lavalette and try to finish up that little gas line connection, so then people will be happy. I don't know how much it's raining. It ain't raining that bad. I'll jump out there and get that blower. Put that in the truck, put that here, then we'll go head down toward the barn, toward the garage, toward the truck, and then we'll let this thing regen, and we'll shut him off and head to the house. So, that'll probably be about it for today. Get some more stuff tomorrow.